Today, we are going to talk about waste management on the farm. This is day 7 of the 100-day agriculture school. Effective waste management on the farm is crucial for those that would like to get into sustainable farming because it ensures environmental protection, enhancing farm productivity, and maintaining compliance with sustainable farming regulations. These are some of the key aspects when we talk about waste management. There are different types of wastes that come from the farm, and we are going to break them down. The first one is organic waste. This includes crop residues, manure from our animals, and food wastes. These are, like we talked about, can be composited to produce valuable organic fertilizers. The other type is the chemical waste, and this includes the pesticide we use, the herbicides, and veterinary medicines that we use. So proper disposal methods are essential to prevent our soil and water contamination, because some of those pesticides we use for our crops, if they go into the water that maybe is taken by the animals, this could lead you to a heavy loss. So that is why it is essential to ensure proper disposal so as to prevent soil and water contamination. The other type of waste on the farm is plastic waste, and this is commonly from our silage wraps, greenhouse covers, and packings from which we receive our pesticides and different chemicals that we use for our animal treatment and also crop protection. For those, we can do recycling or use biodegradable materials, biodegradable alternatives that can help us mitigate the environmental impact. But remember, most of the times those chemicals come packed from different factories where they come from in different materials. Maybe you could change them when they reach the farm, or you can ensure that the bottles are handled well and taken back for recycling. That is one of the alternatives that can help you mitigate environmental impact. Another concept we covered already before is compositing, which helps us convert organic waste into nutrient-rich composite, improving soil health and reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. However, this requires the proper management of moisture, aeration, and carbon to nutrient ratio to ensure that our decomposition is effective to achieve what we need to use as a final product in our enriching of our gardens to ensure efficient decomposition. The other thing is manure management. It is essential for controlling odors and preventing nutrient runoff, and also reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Some of the methods we can use is anaerobic digestion, which produces biogas, and also solid liquid separation, enhancing nutrient recovery. Generally, farms have quite different types of wastes, like we've gone over them, and what we could do is, for most of those, we can recycle and reuse. So this involves collecting and repurposing different materials like plastics, metal, paper, and so on, like I've highlighted above. And also it ensures a circular economy on the farm, reducing the need to buy new materials and also minimizing waste and chemical disposal. Remember that safe disposal and recycling programs for pests and diseases. Always remember to use safe disposal, all recycling programs for pests and veterinary medicines to avoid environmental hazards, including practices like using designated sites, disposal sites, and participating in chemical collection programs. You see, some of those do not exist in some countries, but you can at least put in place different areas designated for disposal of different materials. Maybe you can put up bins for collection of pesticide chemicals, fertilizers, materials, and also other different chemicals, and see how you can handle those after. There is quite a lot we can talk about when it comes to waste management, and we can talk the whole day. But what I would encourage you is utilize technology as well for waste tracking and management, because we are lucky enough to have precision agriculture that can help us minimize wastes and integrate sustainable practices like agroforestry and permaculture